Happy holidays to everybody. Let me fix YouTube. Let's see. Okay, YouTube is fixed. Everything's fixed. Everything's good in the hood. So forth. Hey, Rodolfo. You guys are having a good holiday season. Hey, Peter. Hey, Shot a Boy. 7. Hope you didn't shoot 7 of them. I'm not sure what we'll do tonight. We'll definitely talk about the chess drama, new chess drama. See what your opinions are. Been sick for like a week. And I'm still sick, but I feel better at night than when I wake up. But I've had like a head cold and sore throat and stuffy everywhere and other issues, exhaustion. Yeah, you misspelled Magnus, so you don't get any hot takes. Well, what happened was everybody who plays in the tournament fills out a form and they ask you questions, so when they do publicity, they can, say Magnus's favorite dog is, this. Anyway, so they asked on the form that everybody has to fill out, what's your favorite song and artist? And he said Jean Genie by David Bowie. So right away he was in trouble. My wife says I complain too much. Yeah, the truth hurts. We're not going to have a lot of viewers tonight unless we get a big raid because we're not on Chess TV or anything. They trying to learn. Well, in the drama, both sides handled it badly, but Magnus cares less than FIDE does. So Magnus is like, whatever, I'm not doing what you asked me to do. What FIDE should have done, if they wanted their dress code enforced, which is already silly, they should have told him, that tomorrow and the Blitz, you have to not wear jeans. Then we would have seen if he had worn jeans or not. They shouldn't tell him between the penultimate and last round of the day, you have to go change your jeans or you're not in the tournament. That doesn't make any sense. He's supposed to go to his hotel somehow and change clothes and come back before the next round starts. That seems unlikely. Yeah, I'm going to post the dress code rules for my stream soon. Jean Genie forfeits Magnus. Da-da-da-da. Blunderless subscribed. Hooray. Gary Loves Pizza gifted a sub. Hooray. Maybe Magnus will come on the stream and donate some subs. $200 worth. Some guy posted on Twitter a meme, and instead of saying gens una sumus for the FIDE logo, it has the FIDE logo and it says jeans una sumus. I mean, they should have fined him if they wanted to. He doesn't care about $200. Then they could have told him he has to change for the next day. And then when he doesn't, probably fine him again. I think throwing him out of the tournament is silly. I mean, also the fines are silly, but they're less silly. So... But Magnus already mad at FIDE about freestyle stuff. Well, if Magnus played naked, they'd probably get more viewers. Might get some publicity in regular media, too. I don't know what I'm doing today. I might play viewers, I might not. Gary Loves Pizza got a pizza ad. You didn't get a Nuggets ad. I like Nuggets. Leibniz subscribed. Good. Now where's Newton? We can't have Leibniz without Newton. Magnus wasn't having a good tournament, but I don't think that's related to him not wanting to play anymore. Are they going to have hookers trying to learn? At a casino? Dvorkovich is a Putin guy, that's correct. Hookers and biscuits. That's good enough for me. Oh. It's a good thing everybody on the stream watches Futurama. Now, in fact, if you're 1800, you're required to wear jeans. It's hard to understand. FIDE has weird rules. Go Hype Train. Level 1, 93%. We just need anything to happen to get to level 2. Anyway, I have news I didn't tell anybody, which is funny now. Well, before it was sad, but it was funny. It's funny now. And this relates to the tournament. So as you all know, about 2.5 months ago, I requested a wild card into the World Rapid and Blitz. And they said, thank you for your request. We'll get back to you. Then, approximately 3 weeks before the tournament, they got back to me and said, nah, man, you ain't getting a wild card. But, thanks for asking. So I was like, okay. Then, so that part is already well established on my stream. If you watch my stream a lot, you already know that. Okay, here's the part that I haven't said anything about because I haven't streamed since it happened. Christmas Eve, about 1 p.m., I got an email from FIDE saying, you've been given a wild card. Please let us know if you're playing by 9 p.m. tonight. This was on December 24th. The tournament started the 26th. And on the 25th, people had opening ceremony and accreditations and stuff. Thanks, Dankel, for the 100 bits. So obviously, I can't go to the tournament on 1 day's notice because I would need hotel and airfare, and cancel all my plans. And I've been sick for a week. But even if I wasn't sick, I wouldn't go. I don't know what happened 2 days before the tournament where they said I could play in the tournament. Yay, Chess 24's rating with a party of 2,000. Rawr. That's a big raid. Somebody give a shout out to Chess 24. Hey everybody, I'm Ben. I'm not sure what I'm doing today on my stream. For those of you that just came here, we're talking about Magnus a little. But I'm also talking about the fact that I was denied a wild card to the tournament. And then 2 days before the tournament, they said, nah, man, you can play. They decided I could have a wild card 2 days before the event. And they gave me 8 hours to tell them whether I was playing or not. And I said I can't play. I'd have no notice. So that actually happened. I could have been at that tournament, which would have changed all the pairings, and none of this would have happened. Well, probably it all would have happened. But probably Magnus would be like 9-0, because he would have played different people. Yay, happy Festivus. Wasn't that a few days ago? I think Festivus is on our wedding anniversary. Isn't Festivus December 23rd? Yeah, Feliz Navi Jeans. Da, 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 Feliz Navi Jeans. I don't have jeans, so I guess I wouldn't have worn them. Yeah, Magnus would have dressed up if I was playing. Calgreasy, you show up late to the stream. We spent the first 12 minutes of the stream talking about the Magnus situation. Then you're like, hey, there's a Magnus situation. Did you know that? This is very common when I stream. Is people start talking about stuff in the middle of the stream that we've talked about for an hour and say, hey, did you know about this? When things happen, people know about them immediately. So if you show up late to a stream, that means you're the last person to talk about it on the stream. Yes, FIDE said if all you have are pants or all you have are jeans, they will provide pants that are acceptable. Like in the Seinfeld episode. Yeah, now, if Magnus had worn a Speedo, that would have been acceptable. That's in the rules. Do I respect wood? Oh, pants. I don't have any jeans. I'm too big to wear jeans. Well, in this situation, obviously both sides are wrong. FIDE is wrong for two reasons. They shouldn't have a dress code. And if they have a dress code, it shouldn't be crazy. So that's... The dress code is nuts. Okay, second of all, if you break the dress code, they should fine you. And they should, if they want you to change clothes, weird, they should give you a day to do it. They should say, okay, you came with those clothes today, rawr, we're fining you. But if you wear those clothes tomorrow, now you're in trouble. That's, reasonable. Give him a day's notice. Let him change his clothes or not the next day. Not go back to your hotel between rounds in a rapid tournament and change your pants, and then come back and start your game late. That doesn't make any sense. So FIDE is wrong for all of that. Magnus probably shouldn't have worn jeans because it said in the contract not to. But I don't really blame Magnus, because the dress code's stupid. So I don't see why you should follow it. So both sides are at fault, but FIDE is more at fault because FIDE needs Magnus more than Magnus needs FIDE. Magnus already showed over the last 2 years he doesn't need FIDE. He didn't play in the World Championship. He doesn't care about that FIDE. Yay, Gary Loves Pizza gifted 4 subs. Thank you. Also, somebody pointed out the arbiters who are kicking Magnus out of the tournament were wearing jeans. Now, I don't know if that's true, but that's very funny. I guess the dress code doesn't apply to the arbiters, which doesn't make any sense. Also, before Magnus was thrown out, he was also fined before that and told, you better switch up. And before that happened, Jan Nepomniachtchi was fined $200 because they didn't like his look. It wasn't really specific, like we don't like your shoes or we don't like your pants. They were like, your attire, that's not acceptable. Then he had a picture of himself and it looked okay. Yeah, it seems like FIDE is going to lose the PR battle. And then Emil will tweet something like, we did everything right and Magnus shouldn't wear jeans and stop blaming us. We're great. I don't think the dress code rules said if you wear jeans, you'll be thrown out of the tournament. They just said don't wear jeans. Then the arbiters can decide what to do. And their decision to tell him he has to wear not jeans before the last round today doesn't make any sense. The tournament's not in a hotel. He can't go to his hotel room in a minute and change clothes. He would have to leave the playing venue and go to his hotel, wherever that is, change, and then come back to the venue. I mean, his hotel could be 30 minutes away. I don't know where his hotel is. Oh, FIDE just tweeted how they did everything right and it's Magnus's fault. Yeah. Anyway, Magnus said on his take thing that he's not going to play in the Blitz now, and now he's on vacation. Yeah, but maybe the FIDE CEO walks faster than Magnus. Yeah, they should have just fined him once and told him the next day to not wear those clothes. Then he might have decided to wear them anyway. I don't know, but probably not. He probably would have changed if he had a whole day to do it. That's right. Now that Magnus is out of the Blitz, I'm going to get an email probably tomorrow and say, hey, do you want to play in the Blitz? It starts in an hour. Oh, snap. It's Steely King subscribed. Thank you. It's possible I was invited because they knew I was American and maybe they thought I lived in New York so that I could play the next day. You know, because I live there. I don't live there, but maybe they thought I did. Yeah, he was complaining about FIDE's behavior towards his freestyle stuff. I don't know anything about that. So. Anyway, that's the worst thing that happened in New York in years. Yeah, I've played High Opt 1, but I find that what I do now is I just guess. So if I see a lot of high cards or a lot of low cards, I play based on that. I don't actually count and do it like a job. I don't want it to be like a job. I want it to be fun. So when I bet like $25 a hand and the guy next to me is betting $1,000, that's fun. I get less interested in my hand. Do you think Donald Trump will deport Elon Musk? No. All right, let me read some of the chat on YouTube. YouTube actually, well, it doesn't have as many viewers because we got rated by just 24. Magnus will go to Spain and play poker. Magnus didn't change because of principle. Does FIDE have corrupt ties with Putin in your view? A lot of folks brought that up on the Take stream. How do you get to 1,500 USCF? Well, I could lose 900 rating points. That would do it for me. Magnus should have bought Vichy's pants. Freestyle chess, power over the chess world. Do you ever play any more fantastical games like MTG or D&D? No. I'm an adult. I play blackjack all in first hand. Yeah. Can you please answer my questions? Rawr! Why Magnus don't eat FIDE? Well, who can take the championship now that Magnus has walked? Well, Magnus wasn't one of the front runners in the tournament. He was doing badly. So that's not going to change who comes in first. If you play Chinese or Japanese chess, no. So this will sound funny to people, but it's a true story. And most of my stories are not true. Even when I say this is a true story, then it's all made up. However, in this particular instance, this true story is true, which is weird. I was in China in 2011 with the U.S. team in the World Team Championship. And the St. Louis Chess Club was sponsoring. So I was hanging out with Tony Rich, who's the executive director. And me and Tony went to like shopping one day. We were in a department store and we saw a big poster of Magnus. And probably it was for jeans, but Magnus was, selling clothes. He had a clothing line, or he was selling it for a bigger clothing line. And he was their model. And Tony Rich told the people who worked at the store that Magnus was his brother. So that was funny. So yeah, I saw like Magnus in a clothing store with him like, selling clothes. Well, Magnus is in his 30s, so he wasn't 11 years old in 2011. He was definitely in his 20s. Yay, Jude is raiding with party of 26. Hey, Jude, thanks for the raid. Take a bad position and make it better. The minute you stop your stream, you can raid me. My viewers will be better. Yeah, Merzin's doing well. Is China a country worth visiting today? Sure. Do you think Levy will become a GM? Before Levy becomes a GM, half the world has to spell his name right. Most people spell Levy wrong, like you just did. If he can't spell his name, how can he become a GM? Although most people spell Magnus and Fisher wrong, so. Well, actually, there's no answer to your question because they had different names for it. One called it the Manzier and one called it the Bro. So it's not clear what it's called. Yeah, now Levi Rosman's going to change his first name to Levi instead of Y because that's a brand of jeans. That's right. Which part of China? I was in Shanghai for a couple days. That's where we landed. Although the airport in Shanghai is nowhere near Shanghai. God damn, that was a long drive. And then we went to a town most Chinese people haven't heard of called Ningbo. No, Ningbo has 1 trillion people. It's still a small town in China. Ningbo was where the tournament was at. Is Shanghai in China, though, today? Yes. I've never been to Taiwan, but I have a good friend who lives there. Is Singapore in China? No. Singapore's in Singapore. Are jeans available in China? Yes. I lived in Taiwan for 3 years. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. Somebody on YouTube said I've been declared the world chess champion of Blitz by FIDE. Have you done stand-up comedy? No, I do sit-down comedy because I can't stand up too long. I do sit-down comedy every day, but I never stand up. Do they have Perrier in Taiwan? Only the guy in Taiwan knows that. I'm guessing probably. Who impresses me the most? Probably Merzin and Naroditsky. It seemed like Kramnik posted something a few hours ago that seemed to indicate he was suing chess.com. And it was some kind of paperwork. And I won't comment further until there's a response by their the lawyer team. So, I don't know. Well, happy birthday, Chris Demir. Yeah, jeans una sumas. $200. Yeah, you can't see it. It's too bright. Oh, there it is. I pulled it back a little. Yeah. Jeans una sumas, $200. Yeah, I think a lot of the lower rated younger people are doing well. Arjun seems to be doing well also, which isn't surprising. Hans tweet after Magnus statement. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. Yeah, that's right. Hans doesn't seem to be having a great tournament. He had like 5 out of 8 last time I looked. Same as Magnus. Who's crazier, Hans or Kramnik? Wow. I never thought of it. I mean, Kramnik's crazier with more frequency. The stuff they say is all crazy, but Kramnik is tweeting 2 or 3 times a day crazy stuff. Hans maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. So I guess Kramnik. No, I don't own jeans, so I'm not wearing them. Do you think Eric Rosen might win? He might. If the rest of the tournament gets banned and Eric Rosen's not wearing jeans, then he has a good chance. Go Eric Rosen. Eric Rosen proving you don't need to win too many games to get first place. He thinks. I'm not sure if that's a typo or not. Could be the way he says things. Petrovich Farm knows. That's right. Do I like to play Chess 360? I do not. What do you think about Carlsen quitting the World Chess Championship? Terrible. I'm not really on anybody's side. I just talk about the controversy, then hope you guys donate. Yeah, now the tournament doesn't have Ding, Gukesh, or Magnus. Man, the truth hurts. Are juggalos allowed in FIDE? Only if they don't wear jeans. Ben, you ever feel like a worthless GM? I always feel like it. Did you know Carlson was disqualified in the World Rapids and Blitz? That sounds made up. I don't believe it. My favorite chess people are Rosen, Ashley, and Ben Feingold. That list doesn't make a lot of sense, but thanks. For wearing jeans, he was disqualified. Okay, now I know you're just making stuff up. Don't make stuff up on our stream. It's funny, Magnus wasn't using an engine to cheat in the tournament, as you can see from his results, but he was using an engine to cheat in the interview. And at the end of his interview, it was like, have a good day, FIDE. FIDE, I don't agree with your decision. Or, fuck you, asshole. So he chose that one. I didn't make it up. Go look it up, sir. It's true. I'm not looking up something crazy like that. Also, more importantly, the whole stream, we haven't talked about it at all. Would Magnus have quit if he was leading? Well, I don't think he's going to change his pants, so I don't think that mattered. He said the F word at them. Now I know you're making it up. Everything you say is crazier than the last thing. Who has a better record, Danya or Hans? Well, it's not Hans. Hans is never on the top boards. He's playing in the middling boards. Mellow NZ subscribed. Thank you. Sigma Frenia subscribed. Thank you. Ben, why do you play such low-rated players? Everybody who challenges me is low-rated. It's not my fault. It's like I'm Morphe over here. Also, on Title Tuesday, I never play low-rated players. Wait, I was going to make a joke and say that I always, but I messed up the joke. I just said something true. In the last few weeks of Title Tuesday, I've played Arjun Iragasi, and I was +5, and I lost. And I played a lot of super GMs. I played Jan Nepomniachtchi, and I lost that game. Shocking that I lost all these guys. Yeah, in the last 2 months in Title Tuesday, I've probably played about 40 GMs. Valerie Sirac subscribed at Tier 1. Thank you. Yeah, Ivanchuk's playing. Gelfan's playing. God damn. So when Magnus is forfeited from a tournament for wearing jeans, and you go to a stream and they've been streaming for 40 minutes, and you show up 35 minutes into the stream and say, hey, did you know Magnus this and Magnus that? Obviously, that's all we've talked about the whole stream. So we're just, roasting you because you seem like you're giving us news that just happened. Go clotheslines. The NBA used to be a game where both sides didn't shoot 43 pointers a game. They used to try to get inside, get shots that were 2-3 feet away. Again, I don't own jeans, so I'm not wearing jeans. Karen wears jeans. That's why she didn't play in the tournament. Am I older than Gelfand? I am not. Gelfand is older than me. Fisher's not alive and I am, so in some ways I'm older. I'll wait here until you get the news from a few other viewers then. Oh, I don't know who's trolling who. I thought we were trolling you. Now I think you're trolling us. Yeah, they found a guy who's 7'4" who can dunk on his tippy toes, or maybe he doesn't need to be on his tippy toes. And he said, I'm going to shoot long distance threes. What? Come on, man. No, you're still worse than Fisher, even though he's passed away. That's how bad you are at chess. I don't side with either side. FIDE's wrong and Magnus is wrong, but Magnus doesn't care whether he's right or wrong. He just knows that FIDE's wrong. Not going to listen to an organization that's so stupid. Who's winning the NCAA football championship? Well, probably Oregon. Do you like Hikaru? Me and Hikaru were like that, son. What's not to like about Hikaru? Daylight savings is good. I think it should always be daylight savings. I don't like when it's dark at 5 o'clock in the evening. I like when it's dark at 9 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. I don't care about the morning at all. So I like daylight savings time a lot better. Well, I would rather see Magnus play in the tournament than not play. I'd rather see an organization that wasn't full of shit all the time. But FIDE's been like that since I've been born. You misspelled Polgar, but you spelled Ifan correctly. The problem with FIDE and the U.S. Chess Federation is the same. People who want to be in powerful positions, if you can call them that, are people who want to be in powerful positions and think they're important in chess, as opposed to who the best people are to be in those positions. So if you get too many of those people, then the organization doesn't run well. How are you so handsome? Very suspicious. Anyway, happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. And if I missed one, happy that. People wish me Happy Hanukkah a lot because my name is Jewish, even though I'm not. I have nothing to do with religion, and religion is all stupid. So I basically equate religion with insanity. I think it's the same thing. So, like, if you wish me happy religious holiday, I'm not, My dad's mother was Jewish. So, and her name was Greenstein. Her original name. My mom was adopted and doesn't know who her real parents are. So by the Jewish religion, I don't know how they feel about that. Because the woman who adopted her is Jewish, but I think, I'm not sure because I have nothing to do with religion. I think the Jewish religion doesn't care who adopted you. They want to know who your real mom is. And since we don't know who her real mom is, also, you have to realize something. If I make up a religion called Bobism, and the rules for being in my religion are your name is Bob, and then your name is Bob, and somebody says, are you a member of Bobism? And you say no, because you've never heard of it or don't care. And I'm like, yes, you are. Your name's Bob. That's the same way I feel about people telling me I'm Jewish. If the Jewish religion says, Ben, you're Jewish, and I go, no, I'm not, why does the religion that's all nonsense, why does that have any meaning at all to me or anybody else? To me, it's the same thing. It's all nonsense. So if a nonsense organization says you're part of their organization, why am I part of their organization? What did I do? You're blaming me for being born? Ananiah was right all along. Well, Jedi is a religion, so that's okay. No, I'm not a Bobist because my name's not Bob. Yeah, Yoda's part of the. Yeah, he's religious. Yeah. I am a genius. Also, I'm partial to the religion of the Fawns. That's right. I can have a McRib because that's still vegan. My dad got a bar mitzvah, but he's been atheist like his whole life. But I guess like his mom got him one. So my dad spoke some Yiddish. I thought I was an atheist, and then a long time ago I dated this woman who was also an atheist, and I thought nobody was more atheist than me. Like I consider being religious like a mental disease. However, I was proven wrong. Whenever you think you're the best at something, somebody proves you wrong. I was watching Family Guy, and it was a Christmas episode, and she said, "Turn that off." Because they were talking about Christmas, and she didn't want to hear about it. On Family Guy. So I was like, all right, truth hurts. I'm not going to not watch something because they talk about Christmas, but she won't watch nothing if they talk about Christmas. So, god damn. She showed me. No, she liked Family Guy. She talked about it, but not. We couldn't watch religious episodes. She never gave you a Christmas present? That's right. Well, we didn't date that long. I'm not sure if we dated over Christmas. I guess we did actually, because we broke up in March. And by we breaking up, I mean she broke up with me. Yeah, she made me look agnostic. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, Eric Torman was definitely IM level, at least. What does she do? She got a PhD in like stuff in space, astronomy. She got an astronomy PhD. I'm not sure what the official title of it is. Then she moved to Hawaii right after she broke up with me because she had a postdoc there because they have good telescopes in Hawaii. She's actually met Anand, and there's a picture of her and Anand like on the internet or in New in Chess magazine because Anand was in Hawaii and he's interested in astronomy and she worked in the astronomy place and she's like 1800. So what's funny is when she would travel on airplanes, she would bring this really weird camera with her when she was working. it didn't look like a camera. It looked like not a camera. And she got a note from the Department of Defense saying, leave this person alone. She's allowed to bring this on any plane. And she would have to show them that because they were like, what is this? Then she had this note saying, you have to leave her alone, let her go, from the Department of Defense. And they were like, all right. I don't know why a camera wouldn't look like a camera, but it didn't look like a camera. It looked like something, that you shouldn't bring on an airplane. Sounds like a Hasselblad. What? I don't think she streams. She's definitely not cool. I think she stopped playing chess. Trump is going to deport her, but since she's American, it's hard to deport her anywhere. I guess Hawaii. Alaska, also good. Deport to Puerto Rico. Yeah. They probably have good ways to look at space in Puerto Rico, I would assume. Well, we're going to find out, Lolo, because I'm playing in a rated tournament January 18th to 20th in Charlotte, and I haven't played in 2.5 years. So we're going to see how rusty I am. I also had a dream last night that I played in a tournament like the Charlotte Open, but it wasn't that. But I hadn't played in 2.5 years in my dream, and I was drawing all my games against 2000s and 2100s. And I was very upset. Then I woke up and I'm like, damn, that's actually going to happen though. Yeah, I rejoined the U.S. Chess Federation about 7 months ago. You guys got to watch this stream more if you think I'm not a member of the U.S. Chess Federation. Also, about 2 years ago, they changed their name. They're not the USCF anymore. They're the U.S. Chess Federation. The USCF is like the U.S. Cycling Federation. So since they were both that, the U.S. Chess Federation decided just to be the U.S. Chess Federation. Why is Carlson wrong? Well, he signed documents when he entered the tournament saying that he wouldn't wear jeans. Then he wore jeans. Then they said, you have to not wear jeans. And he said, I'm not changing. So he's wrong in that sense. But I think they should have let him change the jeans the next day. Also, they shouldn't have a requirement that you can't wear jeans because that's stupid. Nobody sees what pants you're wearing when they're showing the games. They just see what top you have on. Like Fabi had that cool blazer. They should give Fabi money for that cool blazer he had. I still have that shirt, Raj. Although I haven't seen it lately. I don't wear my dress shirts too often. But I would have brought that shirt with me to New York if I had played. Wow, I have over 200 viewers on YouTube. That never happens. Well, they were showing his jeans after this happened. They weren't really showing it before. There's nothing in the regulations that says you can't have your ass cheek showing. So that's fine. Oh, it was 2015, so it was 9 years ago. Man, the truth hurts. The USCF hasn't been called the USCF since 2015. Have you played Naroditsky? Have you seen his vids? What, me? What am I, you? It's like asking God if he's heard of Jesus Christ. I mean, come on. My favorite fictional characters. Thank you for teaching me chess. You're welcome. Go Akobian. Thanks the wall 3000. Hey Ben, how can someone play chess with you? Tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Saturday, every Saturday, I play chess with subscribers on Twitch. So go to Twitch, subscribe to the channel, and I'll play you on Saturday. Easy. I'll play you every Saturday. Do you view yourself as above others just because you're an atheist? No, I view non-atheists as having mental problems. They're mentally unsound. Doesn't mean I'm better than them. I am better than them, but that's not why. They just have a mental deficiency. I think it's like brainwashing. Obviously, you don't believe in a higher authority when you're born. You're taught that. And then if you're told it so much when you're a kid, you just believe it. Then as intelligent people get older and they're less brainwashed, they're like, wait a minute, this is all nonsense. Is your favorite player Capablanca? No, my favorite player is Karen. Do you think Iragasi can become world number one? Yes. Have you ever played in Ireland? No, but I've played in Iceland, and that's only one letter different. Who's my Super Bowl pick? The Lions. You obviously haven't been to India. I've been to India. Boy, I hated it there. Karen's my girlfriend? I mean, she was 9 years ago. We've been married for 8 years. Tomato soup or clam chowder? Well, I'm a vegan, so not clam chowder. But the answer is neither. Do I like the way he plays better than Carlsen? No, Carlsen plays better than Iragasi. Ben would be the highest rated player in Ireland. No. Which is the worst major league team in Atlanta? I mean, the Hawks and the Falcons are both 500 teams, so they're tied. Then the Braves are good. We've had two different NHL teams before I was here. They weren't very good. The Hawks and the Falcons are both 500 teams, so I guess the Hawks make the playoffs more than the Falcons. And when the Hawks make the playoffs, they've actually won playoff series. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals about 5 years ago. If Atlanta Falcons make the playoffs, they're just getting crushed in the first round. So I think the Hawks are better than the Falcons typically. So I'll say the Falcons are the worst. Will Kansas City win the Super Bowl? No. Yeah, I like vegan ramen. That's pretty good. Detroit, because they're the best team. Will the Steelers win the Super Bowl? No, and they won't play in the Super Bowl either. Isn't ramen already vegan? No. Most ramen is not vegan. Pistons are a lot better this year than last year. Go Goff. I trust Goff. It's my religion. Go Goff. I mean, the broth is basically all of what ramen is. So the broth isn't vegan. It's not vegan. I order vegan ramen from Amazon. It's very cheap. You get 6 cups. Each cup is a meal, and it costs like $7 for 6 cups. And like each one is a meal, and it's 300 calories, and it tastes delicious. Put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. Like, it's easy to make. All I do is buy those, because I eat a lot of them. I'll have 2 a day, and it fills me up. So basically, you guys donate so little that I eat ramen all day. What is the brand name? Yeah, I can tell you the name. I'll go to my Amazon orders. I'll order some now. It's called Nongshim Soon Instant Veggie. Nongshim SOON Instant Veggie. It says it's $8.51 for 6 of them, so I had the price wrong. But yeah, it's 6 of them for $8.50. Yeah, I think it tastes delicious. So, I mean, I don't care how much it costs, but I haven't bought any since the 20th. Wow. I went 8 days without buying any. Free overnight delivery. It says I have a credit. I guess Karen got a credit somehow. Anyway, whatever. It was free. Yeah, there's no shipping fees because I have Prime, so. I'm doing well. Better than Magnus is doing. I've been vegan. It'll be 6 years in 4 days. It's a New Year's resolution. Let me go see what the standings are. Okay, Merzin, Duda, Arjun, and Grishuk are tied for first with 7. Tied for 5th, Sevian, Dominguez, Abdusatorov, Mamajarov, Sindarov, Naroditsky, Geary, Lazovic, Nepo, and Yesipenko. Then tied for 15th include Hikaru Nakamura, Yu Yang-yi, Aronian, Diak, Faruja, Caruana, and Robson. And some other people. I can play some people now. We've talked about Magnus enough, I guess. Do I not miss meat? I do not miss meat. It disgusts me. Murdering animals and eating them, that's the worst. How come it has the wrong chessboard? I changed the chessboard. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, you guys can challenge me 3-minute unrated if you want to play me. Didn't know Amazon did food? God damn. Amazon sells every food there is. That's all they sell. Wait, why does this guy have a 4-digit rating? terrible. This is in my Chessable course, the one that I made 2 years ago. I still remember the first few moves. Go Naroditsky. No recap from Hikaru? Does he usually do a recap? You just bought a 6-pack for $6.81? All right, that's better than I got. I paid over $8. Although I had a gift card, it said, but that must be from Karen. Like she must have returned something and got a credit or something. I don't know. So I didn't pay anything actually. Good job, Confused John. Yeah, I like the way it tastes. It's very filling. Like it's a big cup.
clinched victory with a well-executed endgame mating tactic from a stronger position.
I played 75.5 and he played 66.7. Boy, it's a good thing I didn't play in that tournament. I might not have worn, I might have worn jeans or something. Paneer Makhani is vegan. No. It's vegetarian, it's not vegan. I've noticed a lot of Indians don't know what the word vegan means. I went to an Indian restaurant in Roswell and they said things were vegan and they didn't know what the word vegan meant. I'm not sure what they thought it meant. They thought it meant something else because none of it was vegan. Some of it just had meat in it, as opposed to just, vegetarian. Yeah, Rasoy Fusion, that's the place that it says things are vegan and they're not. Yeah, I don't go there anymore because they said even the rice isn't vegan. They said the rice has cream in it, but only a little. Yeah, like nothing there is vegan. Even the stuff they say is vegan. I've never been to Bombay Flame, but I've seen it. I usually go to this place in Dunwoody. Royal Spice of India. Maybe that's what it's called. Yeah, a place in Dunwoody is really good. And they label things vegan too, except they're labeled correctly. And they have Perrier. It is expensive. It's true. Well, the guy's better position, more time. Stacks paper to the ceiling. Drives on 24-inch chrome. Damn. I have a list of people who are playing me. You have to challenge me, and then I play people on the list.
come smart end gameplay really turned around that game for you?
He played 75.8, and I played 81.3. Yeah, we only need a few subs to get to 600. So let's get some subs going. It's the holiday season. It's better to give 10 subs, 20 subs, etc. Mainly etc. You are in the queue. You're next. I'll have to skip over you because you're too good. Yay, legit for life. He has a lust for life. Lust for life. Yeah, he grew up in Ann Arbor, Michigan. The guy who sings that song. Lust for life. He sounds British. Featured in Guy Ritchie movies. Or at least one. Yay, $5 from Dominique. Thanks, Dominique. You're the best. Do you think having pets is good or bad for animals? It's good if the pets want to be pets. Dogs love being pets. Cats, who cares about cats? Cares what they want. Goldfish probably don't care too much. Well, that would be a bad move. Thanks, Chuck Nola, for subscribing. We need one more thing for a hype train. A thing. Yay, Tonkan redeemed on-screen celebration. Thank you. We need 100 bits or 1 sub to get to the hype train. Somebody hook us up. Yay, Tonkan, the 100 bits, starting the hype train. Let's go, hype train. Boy, I didn't play well that game.
Well done pouncing on that free piece.
I played 75.3 and he played 71.1. Better play better this game. Yay, EJR100 gifted a sub. Thank you. Go hype train level 2. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yay, I win. I'm the best.
Your speed won you the game.
What? That's it? It says you played 2850 and I played 2800. Although it then says that I played a higher cap score than you. I played 88.4 and you played 88.1. No, the hype train died. How many challenges in the queue? 3 more. Go back to D4. It's funny. It's also funny. Another course is coming out on Chessable in 3 weeks from me and Richard Palliser. It's on a variation of the Sicilian. Very interesting for black.
Good opening knowledge. Let you exploit your opponent's positional misstep.
He played 69.8, and I played 82. 82 is the best I played. I could have played check and won his rook, but I forgot. That's one of the ideas in this line. But I was too busy playing fast. Now I have to beat him the old-fashioned way, to death. Hello. Ugh. Why am I so bad? 1800, that's the wrong rating to play like this against. I should have lasted 2 seconds more.
Some positional missteps let your opponent seize the advantage in the middle game.
He played 83.3 and I played 79.5. Although, in this position, and I've done this before, I play queen e4 check, and I win his rook. I've done that several times, but I forgot. Then I saw it right after I played here, but he played bishop e2, so I can't do it. Then castling queenside's insane. It's still equal, it says. Yeah, it says I'm better here. Yeah, I should play rook c8 and challenge the c file. Letting him play rook c7 was insane. Yeah, to play queen d6 here. King a7 is bad. And I didn't see rook d7. Rook d7 still equal. Yeah, now I'm just lost. Lost the rest of the game. Then this happened. Oh, snap. I gotta play this joker again. God. Breathing, not my strong suit. Yeah, you're next, Captain. He played 57.9 and I played 68.9. Ooh, I played better. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to take here? I just play instantly instead of, not taking on F7. Blah. Yeah, Karen was telling me about that. Elon Musk banned Laura and her children's children. God, can't breathe. No, I don't play rated because then you would cheat. You cheat when I play unrated, but then I don't lose rating points. And when I say you, I don't mean like the general you. I mean you, the person who asked. Only people who ask cheat. Obviously, playing rated with somebody who's rated 700, I can't gain rating points by winning. So there's no point to it. I'm not saying you're 700, you might be 400, but you get the idea. Same thing. I was just being nice.
Way to go. You took the advantage, then finished off your opponent when you saw your chance.
I played 81.3 and he played 69.7. All right, this will be my last game since this is the last person challenging me and the stream's about to end anyway. You got pants? Good, good.
Good job building a lead and not letting up.
He played 71.6 and I played 87.5. This is my best game. I played 87.5. Let's see. Who should I raid? I guess Canty, because they sort of raided me. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Sub Saturday. I play subs. Bye.